The world of One Piece is full of some fascinating abilities such as Devil Fruits, and Haki. While Devil Fruit powers can be acquired, Haki is a power that everyone has, yet only a few manage to awaken. It can be classified into two main types. One is Observation Haki, which is derived from the spiritual energy and helps primarily in sensing others. The other is Armament Haki, which is a manifestation of a person's spirit. There is also a third type called Conqueror's Haki, but it can't be awakened. People who exhibit the showings of a king are born with this type of Haki. In this post, we've ranked the 10 strongest Haki users in One Piece. Monkey D. Luffy. As the protagonist of the series, it is hardly a surprise that Luffy has the ability to use Haki. He was trained in the ways of Haki by Silvers Rayleigh during the time skip. Luffy can use all three types of Haki. In his fight against Katakuri, he even managed to awaken the ability to see the future with his Observation Haki. His progression doesn't stop there, though. Luffy has managed to learn an advanced form of Armament Haki, called Ryu, at Wano Country as well. With such immense Haki powers, it is no wonder that Luffy ranks 10th on this list. Charlotte Katakuri. Charlotte Katakuri is Big Mom's right-hand man and her most influential sweet commander. He possesses a bounty of 1,057,000,000 berries. He possesses all three types of Haki. Katakuri is feared throughout the New World as a deadly pirate who has trained his Observation Haki to such an extent that he can see slightly ahead into the future. Throughout his pirating life, he has lost only once, and that defeat came at the hands of Monkey D. Luffy at Whole Cake Island. While Luffy did triumph over him, his Haki skills in both armament and observation were weaker than Katakuri's. Kazuki Oden. Kazuki Oden was the daimyo of the Kuri region of Wano. He was a strong and a venerable man, who earned the respect of Whitebeard, Roger, and even red-haired Shanks. Oden was a tremendous swordsman, and his skills in Armament Haki were top-notch. His Armament Haki was such that with a blast of Ryu through his sword Enma, he was able to deal a deadly wound to the indestructible Yonko Kaido. To date, that wound remains the only one that Kaido had ever received, and no average Haki user can even dream of achieving such a feat. While Oden's full power remains shrouded in mystery, it is a known fact that his Haki was stellar. Admiral Sakazuki. Sakazuki, also known as Akainu, is the current fleet admiral of the Navy. He's an absolute monster when it comes to fighting, and a lot of that has to do with his Haki. While he may not have Conqueror's Haki, his proficiency in the other two types is incredible. Sakazuki's Armament Haki made him strong enough to tank hits from the strongest man in the world, Whitebeard. It is also heavily implied that he is capable of seeing the future with his Observation Haki, just like Katakuri. Without a doubt, Sakazuki is a proficient Haki user and a tenacious enemy to come across. Monkey D. Garp. Luffy's grandfather, Monkey D. Garp, is one of the strongest figures in the entire series. Famous for cornering Gold D. Roger and even putting an end to Rocks, Garp's powers are immense. What's ridiculous is that all of it is based on his Haki. Garp's Armament Haki is of the highest caliber. He was able to defeat the infamous pirate Don Chinjiao with just one Haki-enhanced punch. Garp's ability to utilize Armament Haki was so extreme that just for training, he used to destroy tens of mountains. His rank in the Marines doesn't do his powers justice. Silvers Rayleigh. The Dark King, Silvers Rayleigh, was the first mate of the Roger Pirates. Being the man who trained Luffy in the ways of Haki, it is no surprise that his own Haki is of the highest order as well. Rayleigh possesses the ability to use all three types of Haki. He doesn't just know the basics of Haki. Rather, years of battle experience has taken his Haki to the next level. Rayleigh can use Armament Haki to its absolute limits. He is the only known person who is capable of using advanced Ryu in the series, using which he can destroy things from the inside. It's no wonder that the Navy sees him as a threat despite his old age. Kaido. Renowned as the strongest creature in the world of One Piece, Kaido is an adept user of Haki. He possesses all three of its types, but a beast such as him likely specializes in Armament Haki. A glimpse of his skill with Haki was displayed when he fought Luffy for the first time in Wano Country. The fight was put to an end with one swing of Kaido's Haki-clad club. A monster capable of defeating a pirate worth 1,500,000,000,000,000 berries in one blow certainly must possess top-tier Haki, without a doubt. Big Mom. The Queen of Tot Land, Big Mom, is one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea, and thus one of the strongest characters in the series. Big Mom's primary ability is her Devil Fruit, which allows her to manipulate souls. However, her mastery in Haki can't be underestimated. She is a user of all 3 Haki types, which isn't a surprise since she's an emperor. Oda made sure to emphasize her proficiency in Haki when she clashed with Luffy and swatted him away like he was not even a threat. Shanks. Shanks is the captain of the Red Hair Pirates, and one of the most renowned pirates to sail the seas of the Grand Line. He ascended to the position of Yonko about 6 years ago. Being one of the Yonko, it's no surprise that he possesses all 3 Haki types. He doesn't have any Devil Fruit, so his high battle prowess is all down to his Haki. Shanks' Haki was praised even by the former Yonko Whitebeard, which is a testament to his abilities. He specializes in Conqueror's Haki. His skills in this Haki type were displayed when he visited Whitebeard. Even while trying his best to suppress his Haki, he ended up dealing physical damage with his Conqueror's Haki, which is an astounding feat. Whitebeard. Arguably the greatest pirate of all time, and the person who held the title of the strongest man in the world, Whitebeard tops our list. He started as a member of Rocks, and then went on to form his own crew that dominated the Grand Line for years to come. Whitebeard's achievements were a result of his extraordinary hard work and skill. Of course, this includes his stellar Haki as well. His proficiency in Haki was apparent when all 3 Navy admirals had to combine their Haki to deflect just one of his attacks. When serious, he was able to defeat a man of Akainu's stature with only 2 Haki-enhanced Quake punches, and that was a frightening glimpse of his powers at old age. Now imagine what a monster Whitebeard would have been in his prime. Surely, Whitebeard deserves his spot at the top of this list.